This is about for the ages.
We got Bad Babies 15 versus Lil Xan's Total Xanarchy. What's up? You're watching HIVEMIND, the most water-soluble show on the internet. My name is Riley, and as always, I am joined by my voided co-host, Graydon.
What's that mean? Where am I? Who am I?
Today we're testing our knowledge of music review scores. This is Guess Which Album Pitchfork Scored Higher. If you didn't see the first one, this is how it works. We're gonna get two albums. We're gonna try to guess which one illustrious publication Pitchfork rated higher on their website, where they review albums. So we just pick one or the other, me versus Graydon, 1 point for each one we get right.
Let them know. Talk your talk, baby.
All right, before we get into it, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HIVEMINDTV.com, and join our Patreon, link in the description, $5 a month, please. Lastly, and most importantly, today's video is sponsored by OK Drugs. CBD peach eatables, we will tell you more about them later in the video. Shout out to OK Drugs, and shout out to you watching right now.
I love you.
First matchup.
Kids See Ghosts, Kanye West and Kid Cudi versus Without Warning, Offset, 21 and Metro Boomin.
Ooh, okay. Big collaboration between Kanye and Kid Cudi. And then we got the Without Warning, which was the surprise project.
Yes.
And very good, by the way. Ghostface Killah, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah,
it's super good. And shout out to Intensify Charts. I know he's absolutely geeking right now that we mentioned Offset in a video. so there you go.
I'm gonna do a little thinky.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a thinky too, and I'm imagining that vicious dog on the cover of Without Warning.
Jesus.
Sorry.
What was that, a Pomeranian?
You know how there's people who can like perfectly impersonate bird calls?
Yes.
Are there people who can perfectly do different dog ones?
Different dogs?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Are they that specific?
Yes. Have you ever heard my theory about dog language?
Like, do Rottweilers understand other Rottweilers better than they understand, like, a lab?
Yes.
Really?
This is my exact theory. My theory is that, like, humans, we all speak all these different languages, like in France, they speak French, all that, Italian, whatever. Okay, all that stuff. I would say that because dogs have been domesticated, they never learned each other's languages. So when they bark at each other, it's like two people yelling at each other in different languages.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm yelling at like an Italian guy, and he's yelling at me in Italian, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Fuck you. You know.
You know, I will say that is true for a certain rodent, a prairie dog.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, kind of a dog. They have dialects in their towns. And so domesticated prairie dogs, if they are to be reset free in the wild, they can't speak the language or the dialect of the other prairie dogs in towns, and the towns won't accept them.
Oh my gosh.
They exclude them, and they're left to be like vagrants.
They're outcasts.
Wandering.
Yeah.
Just, hey, and everybody's like, shut up! We don't know what you're saying. Go back to the zoo. 2, 3, 1.
Without Warning.
That's what I went with.
Without Warning.
Nice.
Skin me.
Next one.
Joji Ballads versus Chance the Rapper's The Big Day.
Oh.
Joji Ballads versus Chance the Rapper's The Big Day, a.k.a. The Big Fail. You know what I mean?
More like a shit day.
Sorry. And Joji, a.k.a. Filthy Frank, a.k.a. Pink Guy.
Shut through the heart, and you are to blame. 2, 3, 1.
I went with Ballads.
I went with The Big Day.
The Big Day.
See, you'd never think The Big Day could win anything.
That's what I mean. I can't imagine The Big Day rating higher than anything.
See, I'm starting to...
So now I know that Ballads got a 0.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Ballads had a 6.7 and The Big Day had a 6.9.
6.9.
That's probably the outlier on Metacritic. Like, it's the one that's just above all of them.
Keeping it afloat.
They got Fantano's down at a 0.
See, I'm starting to tap into the mind of our game's creators as well, because I know they would think that we would think that they would thought that they thought thinky that no good on Big Day. But I reverse think and put the right answer.
Well,
reverse
that's
think,
undefeated logic right there.
Travis Scott's Astroworld
I've heard it.
versus the 1975's A Brief Inquiry to Online Relationships.
I've heard some of it.
I've heard both these records. Okay, so we got A Brief Inquiry, ... not finishing that whole sentence.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott's Astroworld.
Astroworld. Sorry.
These were two of my favorite records of, I believe, the same year.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
They both came out in the 1975.
No, they didn't, but I get it. It's a year, and that's their name. People are going crazy for that one, dude. All right, calm down. We got a show to do. We get it. He's good.
Jim, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Jim. Yeah.
Another Jim. You know that Jim?
Oh, Jim's back there. Hey, Jim.
You know a lot of Jims.
Jim. Oh.
Is Jim's just your type?
Jim.
Oh, Jim, up there. Who's up there?
Jim's in the rafters. Hey, Jim.
Who's that on the catwalk? Why does he look?
It's like late night TV. So many Jims. You know what I mean?
Like Jim.
Kimmel, Jim Fallon,
Jim.
Jim Gordon.
What is Jim short for? Jimothy?
James.
Oh, James. Yeah. Could be Jimothy too. If your name was Jimothy, you could go by Jim for short. No one's gonna stop you. What is this? Nazi Germany? If I name my kid Jimothy, he can go by Jim. All right. Get off my case. I'm not an idiot. 3, 2, 1.
Astroworld.
Let's roll.
The 1970s.
The other one.
Yeah, the other one.
The other one. Okay.
Grant's getting a big kick out of this one.
Whatever. What's the pointsies?
The 1975 had an 8.5.
Jesus.
And Astroworld had a 7.8.
8.5.
Well, I mean, that album is amazing.
Yeah.
I love that album, but Astroworld deserves more than a 7.8. That album is so good.
Yeah, it changed my life.
It makes me ignore all the frat boys and McDonald's workers that cheer for Travis Scott, that are wearing the Travis Scott foam fingers everywhere and doing
It
that
makes
whole
me
thing.
want to join the lifelong fraternity of McDonald's.
Headquartered in Oak Brook, Illinois.
Is that true?
Yes. I worked down the street from McDonald's University when I was at Tomey in Oak Brook, Illinois. McDonald's U, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a university.
Yeah.
You can seek higher education
Yes.
through the #1 fast food chain in the world.
Exactly. So I would be going there on Fridays, and I would have to drive through frat row of McDonald's, and it's just, oh, dude, it's just like a normal frat row, except everyone is like a little chunkier.
Right,
Maybe like the
right,
freshman
right,
15
right.
turns to a freshman 50 over
40,
there
50,
at
yeah,
McDonald's U. But I mean, it looked like fun. I can't deny it. They'd be playing Sicko Mode and the one song, Sheck West. They'd be playing that. But I mean, hey, I had to go to work. There's nothing I could do. I couldn't stop by and.
It's weird. You'd think that their mascot would just be Ronald, but it's the lunatic colonizers. I don't know why. They just went classic university mascot on them. Like, it's so weird. I mean, you had Ronald. He's right there.
It could have been the clowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just could have been the clowns, but lunatic colonizers. Whatever.
Don Tolliver's Heaven or Hell versus his best friend Nav's project Good Intentions.
Ooh,
Heaven or Hell by Don Toll or
Nav's Good Intentions.
Nav's Good Intentions.
Which was executive produced by V-Lone, actually.
That is a great project. 3, 2, 1.
Good Intentions.
Heaven or Hell.
Don Tolliver's Heaven or Hell.
Wow, throwing in some expected ones. I thought that we were just going all unexpected today. It is 3-1 Graydon.
Little Xan's Total Xanarchy versus Bad Baby's 15.
Oh, yes.
This is about for the ages.
We got Bad Baby's 15 versus Lil Xan's Total Xanarchy. Now, is 15, did she pull like an Adele situation? Was she just 15 when the album came out?
Yeah, I don't know. Why else would you name it 15? You know?
Yeah. That's a pretty classy move if it was an Adele nod, you know? Shout out to Bad Baby.
Those are 3 albums I have on wax at home. The Adele Project, Xanarchy, and 15.
Ah, nice.
Actually, the only 3.
Total Xanarchy is worth getting on vinyl just because of the art. Just to get the art a little bit bigger, get that like splash of water with Xan and smiling and stuff. I mean, what an album though.
What a record.
What a record. That's an album that is it's worth calling it a record.
Yes.
It feels right.
It's a film, it's not a movie.
Unlike My Life, which is a movie.
Just a movie.
Oh yeah,
Just
not a
movie.
film.
Mine's kind of like a video. Kind of like found footage. Like, what is this? None of this makes sense.
Yeah, kind of an MPEG.
Yeah, kind of like that movie Cloverfield.
Yeah.
You're like, studio did this.
And mine's kind of like Fred the movie.
Yes. Which was a joke. 3, 2, 1.
Bad Baby's 15.
Gotta be Xanarchy.
Bad Baby's 15.
Why, Lord? Why are you so cruel? What did Xan do to deserve that? Or did Bad Baby really out-rap him?
I think she definitely out-raps Lil Xan.
For sure.
Like, legitimately.
Yeah.
You ever heard her Roll in Peace remix?
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard.
She can wrap circles around people.
She can rap. Yeah, I think she's a little smarter than people give her credit for, too. There's got to be something there to be.
And there's
what
endless
she is.
resources behind her now, so you gotta believe that she can assemble a team that'll lead her somewhere besides total destruction.
Or that leads her somewhere besides Total Xanarchy, you know.
Have fun smoking crow, Dr. Phil.
On that note, would you like to kick it to our sponsor?
Let's talk to him.
All right, let's head over to those guys and tell you a little bit more about OK Drugs. That's right. Today's video is brought to you by OK Drugs. CBD, non-psychoactive, vegan, peach, Eatables from OK Drugs.
I just love how these little guys taste.
Oh, I love how they taste, and I love how they make me feel.
Yeah.
Hey, Graydon, did I tell you about my little adventure with OK Drugs the other day?
What's up, Riley? Sure, you didn't, but go ahead.
So the other day, I get a call from my Uncle Brett, my Aunt Gina,
Yeah.
and my second Uncle Jeff.
Never met him, but okay.
And all three of them had emergency meetings they had to go to and stuck me with their kids. So I'm talking 8 Rugrats that I have to babysit. Emphasis on Dababy. And babysit. I had to babysit. Dababy was in there.
How'd you get up through the monumental stress that must have put on your day?
So it started off okay. They were running around. I was having fun watching them. They were playing with toys. It's kind of it's a fun little house. My Aunt Gina's house, by the way, is where we were. And so I was hanging out with them. They were cool. And then it started to get very stressful. A few of them were fighting with each other. One of them sprained their knee on a carpet thing. Like they tripped on the carpet, landed on a Tonka truck. Whole deal. And then I thought to myself, I was like, man, I sure am stressed and I would like to wrangle these kids up.
Yeah.
Okay. I popped 2, which is a recommended dose of CBD peach eatables, just for me. None of the kids got any, by the way.
18 plus.
Okay. And I started to relax and I thought of solutions.
Wow.
Now, my solution here, by the way, I'm vaccinated, they're all vaccinated. We went to the art museum.
Oh, look at that. You were thinking on your feet.
And we walked around. It was cool. It was wrangled. They all had like little snacks and stuff, and it was just awesome.
So they make your brain do better.
I just was able to relax and think of solutions for my stressful situation, and you can too when you buy CBD peach eatables from OK Drugs, which is linked in description, and
You can save some money.
you can save 20% when you use code HIVEMIND at checkout.
HIVEMIND. It's that easy.
So whether you're not, you got 8 little critters running around to babysit, emphasis on Dababy once again, you can relax with some CBD peach eatables, and you can relax even more knowing that you saved 20% on your buckaroos.
I'm picturing you guys so chill right now.
Thanks once again to OK Drugs, our sponsor for this video. Let's get back to that said video. All right, back into it.
The game. Yeah.
Pusha T's Daytona versus Isaiah Rashad's The Sun's Tirade.
Ooh, 2 classy records here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got TDE member Isaiah Rashad's The Sun's Tirade, his only actual album to date,
I
right?
think so.
Because Sylvia Demo is the only thing before that. And then Daytona, the Kanye West produced 7-song project from that whole run of 7s. With the purchased picture of Whitney Houston's bathroom on the cover of it, I believe.
Big controversy
there, yeah.
Yeah, kind of a bogus move. Classless, really.
You think they want one? The people?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Daytona.
I went Sun's Tirade.
Daytona.
I had Daytona and I erased it because I was like, there's no way. Sun's Tirade's such a better project. It's just like,
No, it's not.
I mean, I like Daytona, but it's 7 songs. Sun's Tirade's like 12 solid songs.
Daytona is one of Pusha T's best records of all time. It's so good.
Well, I'm glad you like it because you're all tied up on it.
Crazy threes. Had to block them on Facebook threes. You know what I mean? Don't even use Facebook, but had to block them both on Facebook.
Because
that's where they were finding you.
Yeah.
Threes.
Yeah, threes.
Anger Management, Rico Nasty and Kenny Beats versus Unlocked 1.5 with Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats.
To a battle of Kenny projects.
Kenny versus Kenny. Kenny must die. It's like a South Park episode. So the more recent Unlocked, and then we got Rico Nasty's Anger Management with an amazing cover from artist Keith Rankin with almost like a nod to King Crimson artwork, which you see in the bargain bin of most record stores across the continental U.S.
Does it have anything to do with the Crimson Chin?
No, but one of my favorite crossover episodes of all time does. The Jimmy Timmy Power Hour.
Ooh.
So good.
What an app.
Which is kind of like what you did earlier with the whole Jimothy joke.
Yes.
That's a Jimmy Timmy Power Hour because you're crossing.
Jimmy and Timmy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Timothy and Jimothy.
Jim Tomey. Sorry, just had it on my mind. 3, 2, 1.
Anger Management.
Unlocked.
Anger Management.
3 in a row.
Anger Management got Best New Music.
Nice. So you remembered it.
I remembered that.
Not my favorite Adam Sandler movie, but still a pretty solid attempt. Like a good go. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of...
They're all watchable. People don't want to admit that. They're all watchable.
All good.
Even the ones that he did with Netflix that were super problematic, watchable.
Never saw.
Regrettable, but watchable. You know what I mean? You can sit and watch them, and you'll watch the whole thing.
The Zohan, not really watchable.
Yeah, that one's tough.
You might want to throw that one out.
Yeah. That's the price you pay to be in show business, baby.
Come on, Graydon.
Modern baseball, you're gonna miss it all. Versus A Boogie's The Bigger Artist.
God.
A Boogie with a Hoodie's the bigger artist versus Modern Baseball's You're Gonna Miss It All. Seminal emo revival album by Philadelphia outfit Modern Baseball. Now defunct, by the way, or at least hiatused for a while. But if you're just itching for more Modern Baseball, you can always go to Jake's side project, Slaughter Beach Dog. Green and Gold, great song. As for you A Boogie with a Hoodie fans, you'll stay fed, because he releases 22-song projects yearly.
3, 2, 1.
Mobo.
I went bigger artist.
Modern baseball.
Jesus, I'm really falling apart at the seams here.
I know there's like 3 of you who root for me in these videos. It's usually rooting for Graydon. That's part of it. We kind of designed it that way, but like, here we go.
I mean, you're
us
on a
three.
run, dude. You're on a run.
Yeah, the Riley comeback train. Like, that's us 3.
I got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
I see you guys in the chat. It's okay.
Have some class, man. Jeez.
The Life of Pierre 4 versus Lil Big Pac.
Lil Big Pac, Kodak Black.
Yes.
Debut, kind of like breakout project.
Yeah.
I didn't give the jazz too many years. I remember that song with P&B Rock. Big banger. But yeah, I listened to T-Lot 4 today.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Nice.
The highest rated mixtape of all time. That's kind of hard to do in this game then. If it's the highest rated mixtape of all time,
True.
then what could beat it? You know what I mean?
Write it down then, punk. Your little.
All right. I'm writing it.
3, 2, 1.
Lil Big Pac.
Little Big Pac.
Lil Big Pac.
No ground gained.
No, they don't love Pierre over there, which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean they don't like really long albums either, and he can be just like super long-winded, and like you're there for the vibe.
I was listening to it today with our conversation from the other day in mind, and I was like, you know what? You're right. There are a lot of really good one-liners that I wasn't really paying attention to that much as I listened to it because it is such a vibe. He has like almost a Lil Wayne-esque writing style where it's just contained lines, but he does a lot of them that are in the same realm. And I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's not reviewable music because the song structure is just like...
Yeah, the depth isn't really there. You're
It's
kind
just
of
like 3 minutes of the... He really does sing like the loops that he makes, you know? So
it's all like kind of just like painting an aesthetic, and you're either into it and vibing or not.
I think it works much better as a project than it does as individual songs, though, because it just go like it transitions really well into itself. If you think about it as like a long song, it's really interesting.
With like producers stepping into performing realms like that, you get that like it's like a live mix because they've built in those little transitions.
It's so producerly. That you can tell in his performance style. Like, he's a producer.
It's sweet.
But anyway,
all right, 6 to 4. That's my height. I'm tall as shit. Let's go.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill versus OK Computer by Radiohead.
Oh,
a 90s battle right
wow.
here. So we got Lauryn Hill's The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Her magnum opus.
Versus OK Computer by Radiohead.
Wow.
Which some would argue is their magnum opus,
Yeah.
but I think Kid A and In Rainbows are probably
I think
better.
generally people would say Kid A is their best project too. No?
No.
Not at all? Everybody I know that likes Radiohead always loves Kid A.
I think OK Computer gets more praise.
3, 2, 1.
OK Computer.
Miseducation.
OK Computer.
What's the scores there?
OK Computer scored a perfect 10 out of 10.
Whoa!
And Lauryn Hill had a 9.5.
Wow.
Wow.
Stratosphere.
Just the other day I found out that the Thunder, the NBA team, OKC does not stand for OK Computer.
No,
for
it
them.
does not.
It's Oklahoma City.
Yes.
Which is weird.
I thought that was obvious.
Oklahoma City. I just didn't know that the K, it seems weird, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like it's like O, and then the K stands for Oklahoma, and then city. Whereas OK Computer makes much more sense. Now, an NBA team being named after an indie rock album from the 90s seems odd.
Yes.
But at least phonetically seems to make more sense.
And it's not even like it's like an Irish word where it's like an apostrophe in there, like an O and a K.
Oh, I'm going over to meet Oklahoma!
Right,
You
like
know,
it's not even like that.
That was still kind of like Minnesota or something, but anyway, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's pretty good. There's no apostrophe. It's not even like a capital K. It's not like LeBron's name.
Nope.
Because you can call LeBron LBJ.
Yeah.
Because those are the capitals in his name.
LBJ is Lyndon Baines Johnson. Was that the president at some point?
LeBron's the president right now, and you better show him some respect. LeBron. Thank you, LeBron.
Drake's Views versus Lil Wayne's The Carter 5.
Oh. Views is not considered a good Drake album.
No.
It has good Drake songs on it, but not a complete project.
And the Carter 5, for all of its weight and anticipation, I don't think ever quite
it
reached those heights.
It faded away pretty fast for me. It was a fun listen when it was out. I was like, oh, new Wayne, like that's cool. But now I don't
delivered, but it just wasn't.
I don't go back to it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like ever.
3, 2, 1.
Carter 5.
Me too.
Carter 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
They took a big dump on Drake's Views, huh? Last one. This one's worth 5 points for me.
5 points.
And if you get it right, you don't get any points. But if you get it wrong, you have to do my laundry for a month.
Dude, why do you need 5 points? It'll only take 4 to win.
I really want 10.
Okay, whatever, man.
I really want 10.
Whatever. Whatever the rules, Graydon picks the rules for the last one, I guess. All right.
Taylor Swift's Folklore versus Dababy's Baby on Baby.
All right, we got Dababy versus Taylor Swift, a.k.a. Dababy versus the Tabby.
The collab I'm looking forward to the most this year.
Oh, yeah.
We know it's coming.
We need Dababy on some folk stuff, too.
Yeah, it's just
I don't even want Taylor Swift's pop side. I want, like, Evermore Folklore with just Dababy crooning over some, Bryce Dessner-produced guitars. You know what I mean?
Beautiful. I can picture it already.
Real quick, remind me, what is the cover of Baby on Baby? Any chance I can get to throw Dababy on screen, I do that as well. Mm-hmm. Dababy convertible, Pog. I don't know. What do I say?
Let's stop. Let's go.
Let's speed up a little bit.
Let's merge lanes.
3, 2, 1.
G Fuel Folklore. Sorry. We both said Folklore.
Here, wait.
Folklore.
Is that like the cover?
You like
Okay.
the Baby now with Folklore albums. Yeah, that's 5 points for me, and have fun doing my laundry. Oh no, you get no points because you got it right still. So 10 to 8, 6 to 8, real score. I lost. I'll take it in stride.
What? 9 to 6.
9 to 6. Yeah, I guess I'll still give you a
9
point.
to
That's
6
fine.
real score.
Yeah, 9 to 6 real score. Reverse that.
Let us know how many you got right. Let us know your outrages and concerns down in the comment section. Check for the secret comment in the description. Like the video, all that stuff I said at the beginning. And as always, Graydon, would you like to give them some advice?
This one's a little confusing, but I'm going to need you guys to dissect it on your own. It's kind of the journey. Never look a gift horse in the teeth.
That's my impression of a horse. What do you think?
That's good. You spit on me a little bit. It was good.
Well, horses do that. If you want to be true to the impression.
Yep,
I mean,
just like I love horses. Love being spit on.
All right, by the way, thanks to our sponsor, OK Drugs.
I love them.
This has been HIVEMIND TV. We will see you in the next one.
Doses. Good game, dude.
Yeah, good game to you as well.
Nice.